Honestly, do we look like we know what we're doing? No, we don't know how to put the food in our mouth, right?
Hi guys!
Hello! Hi. I mean, off the top of my head, it's definitely the giant plate of chicken rice.
What?
Wow,
Yeah.
cannot.
Mine was the 2 kg burger and wedges. The one that I puked.
Today, you guys are going to be heading down to Smoobar to take part in their 3 kg Mentaiko Platter Challenge.
I don't know, it always sounds like these are a few of my favorite things.
Right off the bat, I think I'll pay the $68 just because from experience, gelatinous always gets you before the fullness.
With that being said, are you guys excited for the challenge?
I am.
Yes.
Let's go.
You can open your eyes in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's so big!
Holy
What?
shit!
Wait, what now?
Wait, this is typically for one person.
Yes.
Oh
Wow,
damn!
I'm so glad y'all made the wise choice of having it between the two of us. Oh my god! This is as big as your torso.
I'm already like Uniqlo L size.
This is double XL. For us, like a strategy. For me, personally, I'm just gonna start from the edge and then go inwards.
Actually, my strategy would be start with the bigger things first. Those food that require a lot of chewing, I will put in first so that I will I think can finish lah. If you can eat 1.5, then like the previous challenge, I ate like close to 2.
Okay, then maybe can. I'm gonna get serious right now.
Take out your watch first. Take out your watch.
And all my ling long because I'm gonna go ham, okay? I'm gonna use my hands and everything.
The challenge begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, honestly, right, I feel that in the first 5 minutes, it was like my most optimistic 5 minutes because it is exactly as you imagine it to be. It's delicious. And then after that, it just started to go downhill.
The gelato is a real thing. I'm feeling it.
And then Mentaiko just essentially became our enemy.
So going into this challenge, right, my game plan was to try different dishes.
Maybe I try one round, like everything.
I try the pizza first and then try the mantou and because after a while, right, the Mentaiko tolerance like hitting already. So try to fight fire with fire. So I try to fight it with the mantou gelatinous also.
I totally know what you mean.
5 minutes have passed.
Oh, that's 5 minutes.
Quite honestly, 3 kg is really no joke because I remember there was one point I told myself, okay, I'm gonna try to cleanse my palate by taking a sip of water. Let's drink a bit, right? But after that, it just felt like tasteless fluid adding on to my already bloated tummy.
I feel like my heart gonna explode after this.
Wow, I think this is probably one of the harder challenges. Not only must you get past the volume of food, you must get past the gelato.
I think the whole time, right, because it's still a challenge, so I wanted to just think of good things.
Full time. Okay, think of good things.
Then I try and think of heaven, looking for the light,
Okay. The Mentaiko is delicious, but at this point of time, when you add the water in, do you know what it reminded me of? You know the cod liver oil, the Scots?
Wow, I hate that shit.
It's so tasty, until you turn around, it becomes not tasty.
10 minutes have passed.
I guess 1/3 is out.
I can see that you've cleared a swath here.
Yes.
I have destroyed some pizza here, a little bit of fries here.
That's when I was saying that I'll probably not putting my weight in this challenge.
Actually, I really like the pasta, and I felt like the pasta is something that I could finish. So at this point in time, right, I was just spamming the pasta. Sorry if I never give you more.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, but I was spamming the pasta because it was filling me up and not triggering my gag reflex.
At this point of time, I remember more or less semi-reclining and eating. My pace, right, has dropped below 50%.
You guys are halfway through the challenge.
Oh no! Does this look like half?
I was really trying to put it down, but because of the whole gelatinous, my brain just shut down. Then my jaw cannot move, so I just trying to use my tongue to push the food through my teeth. You know, like a grinder.
That's the gross part, yeah.
It's easier, man.
When you're trying to mash it together, you know, you try to push the food through your teeth.
When you use saliva to push a bit, then like make it a bit more moist so that it will go down the gullet like
This picture
faster.
is so gross that I don't really want to think about it today. But yeah lah, we were just trying whatever unorthodox strategy we could. Transfer not the food to our mouth, but to transfer the food from our mouth into deeper inside us.
Yes. Actually, I felt like a goose. You know when they make the foie gras, they just like shove. Then I was just trying to like massage the food in.
I don't know if this helps.
Wow. I feel like in a relationship, like in this particular situation, I'm gonna be that picky girlfriend. Like, I cannot finish already, babe. Sunny, it feels like hair. You don't want to eat hair?
I was not exactly super full up,
Yeah.
but it's just that like my body is so sick of whatever I was putting in my mouth, oil or mentaiko or cream or whatever, and then I was just like, ooh.
You guys have slightly under 10 minutes left.
Jesus Christ.
I felt that like all we were putting into our mouth were shapes. If it's like a fry that is dry, it comes in like coarse, and if it's a mentaiko fry, it comes in smelling like the sea and it's all squishy.
I'm not saying that I've given up, but but sips water nervously. Okay, let me think some happy thoughts. Fresh out of thoughts, how
No, I feel like my gullet, right? It's just, you know, the MRT on peak hour. You try to push, then everybody push you back.
I have one fry. This one looks like it has too
The top
much
of the
sauce.
fry just make me want to puke.
Yeah, right.
And then we started to nitpick on the fries, right? That don't
yeah.
have the mentaiko.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of mentaiko drizzle on the fries, right? Already feels like such a hurdle. Yeah, you remember like, you know, we kind of like wanted to give up and just focus on the water because after all, the water is the only thing without a real texture, right?
Next thing we're gonna review is the water. Warm and refreshing.
Warm and refreshing.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
But I genuinely do love the food, but it's the kind of lover that you kind of have to sometimes let go.
5 minutes left. Teoh, guys.
He was telling us to like continue or like how much time left and we're just like shut up. We became so rebellious.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god!
Shut up.
I remember being reclined and then after that kind of leaning towards the wall. And then it was just like sounds and it was like the dark times.
Okay, one last fry each. Okay, don't.
Wait.
My body just couldn't have it at all. I gagged. I was just like, "What?" I was like almost to the point of puking. He had none of it.
Yeah.
1 minute left.
I wish we still had our puberty fire.
Yeah. Last time we got black hole in our stomach.
Yeah, it's just like
Last 10 seconds.
9, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good job.
Hey guys, how was the challenge?
Too much of a challenge. Honestly, I feel that this challenge thoroughly defeated us.
It did.
Thoroughly. Because the thing about it is that the sauce start to have that cream texture.
The cream is just 1 point.
Yeah.
This one, wow! It's drenched in oil! So it's like, you jelak part 1, then jelak part 2.
I admit defeat.
I feel like the pasta was actually very, very doable because the sauce was not too gao. The doneness of the pasta was a little bit al dente. Overall, I think the flavor was just nice.
Yeah. For me, I thought the pizza was great. So I really like the cream and the cheese. I like that there's seafood inside. So it's really, really, really good. And the crust held up really well because it's like crispy. So it's like you bite into the sauce and everything. Then towards the end, there's this really nice baked charred taste.
As much as I'm hating on the mantou right now, it is actually not bad. It's deep fried, so it's very crispy, and then inside it's very moist. And the chicken itself was very flavorful.
Yeah. I like sloppy fries. But like after a few mouths of it, I come to realize that like wow, the sauce is so strong. But honestly speaking now, okay, for my first few mouths when I was purposely taking the ones with more sauce, the fries were very, very well fried. And the thing about it is that they are very generous with the mentaiko sauce, which is usually not the case.
Yeah.
For a platter like this, right, if you're sharing it with your friends, the good thing is that everyone will get more than enough mentaiko, for sure. Thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Challenges. If you like this video, you can catch our other videos over there.
And if you have any other challenges you want us to try, comment down below.
And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Like, share and subscribe! Okay, can we just go and get a Coke and wash our hands? I don't want to smell,